anything light rail can do, bus service can do better, cheaper, and faster. So what's the point?
The Portland-Vancouver metro area is home to 1.9 million people. There is no doubt that a public transportation system is vital to this area. For over 30 years, TriMet has attempted to convince the public that light rail is the most efficient and cost-effective system. Professor Gerard Mildner explains why. He has a Ph.D. in economics from New York University.
There's a concept which Peter Gordon at USC calls the Lionel complex, which is that all of us as young people, particularly young boys, grew up with train sets, and we think they're fun, and they are fun. And we'd like to, try to impose that kind of simplicity to the modern world. The actual commuting pattern is a lot more complex than a line like a light rail system can provide.
John Charles has been conducting field research on Portland's light rail system for over a decade.
I do understand the attraction people have for steel wheels on rail. I am something of a rail nut myself, but practically speaking, from day to day, the problem is all of us, we live, work, and recreate where there are roads.
You'll never be an engineer until you learn to handle your trains more carefully than that.
Who wants to be a railroad engineer? I'd rather be a racing driver with a car that can go places.
Right now, we're having approximately 6% of workers within the region getting to work by mass transit, and about 85% of workers getting from home to work by car, either through carpool or on their own. And so we're likely to have a much greater population driving our highways in the future, and we're doing very, very little to invest in it, and we're spending an awful lot of money right now investing in light rail. The first few lines that we built in Portland, in some ways, were the least objectionable. They're still quite high cost, but they often came with relatively inexpensive right-of-way. They often served communities which were more likely to use mass transit.
But now we have the Milwaukee Light Rail project at $205 million per mile, and the project over the Columbia River, if it ever gets built, will be roughly $321 million a mile. There is no transit project anywhere in the state, and probably anywhere in the country, that's worth that kind of money, because you could run far superior express bus service for 1,000th of that. You can take the nicest buses in the world, and they're only going to cost about $1 million. Nice buses don't need their own right-of-way. They can run on existing roads. The Milwaukee Light Rail line has at least $250 million of money tied up just in seizing private property, requires its own bridge, has high-cost labor. At $205 million a mile, the Milwaukee Light Rail line will be one of the most wasteful public works projects in Oregon history. It's a disgrace that it's being built at a time when we already have excellent bus service to the city of Milwaukee.